One Piece has a very rich story, especially when it comes to its protagonists. I'm talking about the Straw Hats. Each Straw Hat might have a very special ancestor. In this video, we'll theorize about the possible ancestry of each. Shall we talk about it? Right after the intro. Let's start by talking about the protagonist, Monkey D. Luffy. The Monkey family currently includes Vice Admiral Monkey D. Garp, Luffy's grandfather, and Monkey D. Half-Dragon, Luffy's father and the leader of the Revolutionary Army. We still don't know what the D in the names of some characters stands for. However, there's a possible ancestor of the monkeys, a man named Monkey D. Pow. This name comes from a story that Oda wrote before One Piece, called Ford. We don't know if this character actually exists, but Oda seems to reuse some ideas from this older story. Starting with the name Monkey, which Oda repurposed in One Piece to create the family of the protagonist. Another reused concept was Monkey D. Pow's headband, which was later used as the design for the primary Akuma no Mi in the series. The patterns on Pow's headband are identical to those on the Gomu Gomu no Mi, Luffy's fruit. Well, we've already seen a character from a story before One Piece become part of a Straw Hat's genealogy. I'm talking about Ryuma, who was canonized as part of Zoro's lineage. This gives us a strong basis to theorize that Monkey D. Pow might be Luffy's ancestor. He could even be Joy Boy himself, the first pirate in history and the original user of the Nika fruit. Now, speaking of Zoro, here's another Straw Hat whose lineage has been defined. In SBS Volume 105, we learned about Zoro's lineage. He comes from the Shimotsuki family, one of Wano's major clans. His oldest known ancestor is none other than Ryuma, the legendary sword god. We don't know exactly when Ryuma lived, but it was centuries ago, likely during the Void Century. From Oda's one-shot monsters, we know that Ryuma was a wandering swordsman who sought challenges in different villages. Now let's talk about Usopp's possible ancestor. In Dressrosa, Usopp was captured by the Tontatas, and there he lied by claiming to be a descendant of Mont Blanc Noland, the liar. Mont Blanc Noland is a hero to the dwarves, but as we know, Usopp's lies often come true. This could be another case of that. There are many similarities between Usopp and Noland. Both are great storytellers and earned the title of Great Liar. Noland was also a renowned botanist and plant specialist, which aligns with Usopp's plant-based abilities. To make this theory stronger, there's a possible hint from Oda in the fake Straw Hats. The name of the character who impersonated Usopp was Mountain Blood, a name similar to Mont Blanc. Could this be just a coincidence or a strong hint from Oda? Now let's talk about Sanji. Sanji's father, Vinsmoke Judge, planned to have quadruplets and decided to genetically modify all his children before they were born. His goal was to give them superhuman abilities and suppress their emotions, turning them into perfect soldiers for the future. However, their mother, Vinsmoke Sora, was against this practice. During her pregnancy, she took a drug to ensure her children would grow up as normal humans with emotions. Despite her efforts, 3 of her children were born strong, but emotionless. Only Sanji was born as a normal human with emotions, thanks to the drug. Years later, when Sanji used the Germa 66 raid suit his father had made for him, something unexpected happened. The suit awakened the genetic modifications within Sanji's body, activating his enhanced abilities and making him much stronger and more durable. Judge, a renowned scientist, had worked with Vegapunk in the past, when Vegapunk was studying the genetic factors of living beings to create clones or new life forms with special characteristics. Vegapunk had collected genetic material from King, the last known Lunarian, a rare race with unique traits such as extreme durability, superhuman strength, speed, and the ability to generate flames. It's likely that Judge, inspired by Vegapunk's experiments, decided to alter his children's genetic factors, injecting them with DNA from different races. Sanji, in particular, seems to have received Lunarian DNA, which explains his unique abilities. After his genetic modifications were activated, Sanji gained superhuman durability, increased speed, and greater power. Additionally, he always had the ability to generate flames on his legs. Initially, the flames were created through rapid leg movements, but over time, he learned to summon them directly. Based on this evidence, it's possible to say that Sanji carries Lunarian DNA, connecting him genetically to King, from whom the genetic factor was extracted. The Lunarians were once considered gods and lived atop the Red Line before the celestial dragons arrived. During the Void Century, after the creation of the world government, the Lunarians were driven from their homeland and nearly exterminated. Today, the only known remnants of this powerful race are King and, indirectly, Sanji, who inherited Lunarian DNA. Now, let's talk about Nami. Nami's origin is completely mysterious. She was found by Belmare as a baby during a war in the kingdom of Oikot and adopted along with her foster sister, Nojiko. The three of them moved to Kokoyashi village. Although it makes sense that Nami was found in a war-torn country, her biological parents and true origin remain unknown. For now, we can only speculate. Nami isn't an ordinary person. From a young age, she demonstrated unique abilities to predict weather patterns, something no one else has, and that wasn't taught to her. This ability appears to be entirely supernatural, something she was born with. In Greek mythology, the god Uranus, whose name is shared with the ancient weapon in One Piece, had a son named Kronos. Kronos rebelled against his father, and when Uranus bled, some of his blood fell into the sea, giving birth to the goddess Aphrodite. Aphrodite descended from the heavens onto the island of Cyprus, which closely resembles Nami's Kokoyashi village. Cyprus is also famous for its oranges and tangerines, which happen to be Nami's favorite fruit. The name Nami means wave, while Aphrodite is associated with sea foam. Aphrodite is known for her beauty and her ability to captivate men, something Nami is also known for in One Piece. She even has a secret move based on this charm. Currently, Nami wields Zeus, whose name matches that of Uranus's grandson in Greek mythology. This suggests a symbolic connection between Nami and Uranus. Another character closely linked to the Uranus weapon is Imu, who appears to possess it. This raises the possibility that Nami has a direct connection to Imu. Nami's weather-predicting abilities are extremely rare. Arlong once said her abilities were a gift from the gods. Even Enel, who claimed to be a god, recognized something unique in Nami, allowing her to join his ship. These supernatural abilities may be tied to Nami's past and her potential ancestry connected to Imu, the leader of the world government. Considering that Imu seems to have lived for at least 800 years and was possibly one of the 20 original kings, the connection between Nami, Uranus, and Imu becomes even more fascinating. And that would be the origin of the East Blue Straw Hats, those who set sail together from East Blue. So, what do you think? Do you agree or disagree? Let us know in the comments. If you liked the video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell. See you next time, and thanks for watching.